I can never shake their hand, they some basic.
What's up, we back with another video, man, on in between all I'm trip so everyone. Let's go to y'all. So boy, so we're going against the Cavaliers again, y'all. This our third time going against this team, y'all. So yeah, we're going against Kevin Love, Thompson, Larry Nance Jr., Jordan Clarkson, Bird, Garland, Colin, Osman, John Henson. I cannot pronounce his name, y'all. Matthews, Porter, Knight, let's jump right into the gameplay, yo, so good. Let's jump right into the gameplay, yo, so good. Hey, yo, bro, I'm going for 54 triple W's. So yeah, yo, cause the last game I got 11 quarter W's. So this time I'm going for 54 triple W's. So yeah, yo, 54 triple W's is on the run, yo. So yeah, this is in between all I'm career so 81. So yeah, yo. Hey, yo, bro. It's our third time going against the Cavaliers, yo. So yeah, we got one more game left, yo. One more game left. Then after that game against the Bucks. After that game against the Bucks, it's gonna be over, bro. I don't think we're going to playoffs. I don't think he is, but I don't think you can play playoffs in all my career. I don't know.
Cleveland, Ohio is the city. It's the 2K
I don't think you can play all my career in playoffs.
Hey, Hoop fans, get ready for the Brooklyn Nets in action against the Cleveland Cavaliers out in Cleveland.
Hey, bro, I don't think you can play playoffs in all my career.
They've dropped their first two games,
so,
and the last thing they want to do is open the season 0-3. That is not the way to tip things off.
This is in between all my career so 81. This is in between all my career so 81, y'all. I don't think you can play playoffs in all my career.
Good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA
so,
here on 2K Sports.
54 triple doubles is on the line, y'all. So yeah.
Take it away.
Well, Kevin Love has
great attitude. His work inside a big part of the NBA. Thanks.
Going against Jordan Clarkson.
Ahead, Brent, as a veteran player. What are some of the habits to keep your body going strong?
Come on, Jordan, too.
Teams have really gotten to the idea that we need to rest our star players as much as possible. So efficiency with the work that they do, I think, is the most important thing. Star guys who get into practice and are on the court for 50 minutes to an hour every day, so that there's a rhythm that they can keep and the teammates can keep up along with them on the floor. That's what's about for those guys. Maintenance.
So the next
awesome, you are locking it up.
Jordan is out there. Then there's Prez. Then it's G, and it's Smooth in at the point guard. And for Cleveland,
you don't
want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Looking awesome, boy. Too good. Looking awesome.
Just a remarkable chance. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow.
Out with third, boy.
Cleveland will retain
the cheese. Out with third, boy. Get that cheese. Out with third. I play defense, Garland.
Here's Garland.
Oh,
and a miss there on the triple. Here's Smooth.
Demeter, bro.
He's covered by Clarkson. Yep, that one goes in there. Smooth's got his second bucket tonight.
Working his way for a high percentage look. That's just smart basketball.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Well, he might be an aging veteran in the NBA, but DeAndre Jordan is still terrifying for defenders when he's going up for the alley-oop.
Oh, he's such a great target still on the roll situation. You combine his length and athleticism now with the know-how and his tenure in the league.
You are locking it up, Kevin Love.
An elite finisher on the inside.
No, I'm coming right back.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open look from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Man showing some terrific range. That's 7 points for Smooth.
both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Trying to snatch them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Love the pass to Thompson. Back to Osman.
Yo, look at Garland, bro. Look at Garland, y'all. Look at on Garland. Oh,
Pass to Thompson.
look at Thompson. The defense, Jordan.
No good. Shot missing.
Ew.
Jordan with some nice D.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Count it. Good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
All alone.
Oh!
Yeah.
Freakish.
Yeah, boy.
Wow.
Too good, yeah. Too
What is
good.
it you say, Kim?
Too good, boy,
Up high
yeah.
and down.
Too good.
Oh, exactly, GA. You've got to say it emphatically. He was
Too
soaring.
good, yeah.
Up high, down hard.
And that's what the fans, they want to see it.
Yo.
Poked
The
away
defense,
and
Jared
stolen by
James.
James.
Why
And
would
the
you call
first
it timeout,
timeout
James?
called of the game for
Why
Brooklyn.
you call it timeout,
And
James?
as things present themselves throughout a game,
Why you
teams
call it
have to
timeout,
adapt
James? Why would you call it timeout?
And timeouts
James?
are a wonderful
So, dude.
opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing,
yo,
but
bro,
the
hey, yo,
entire team.
that
Right?
always happen, though. Like, when they get the steal, like, when somebody gets the steal, they call it timeout.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Smooth.
Slash.
And the Nets, another three.
Well, you can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Let's go, yo. See, yo, knew what to do to come.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Excellent all-around performance.
Hey, yo,
so
when I
far.
get the steal in the
Big
first
lead.
quarter,
Well, if I was baking
I don't call
up
it
the
timeout. It
lead,
just
I'd
do
add
by
two
itself.
ingredients.
So
One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
early in the first quarter, like, when I get the steal, like,
Here's
I
Osman.
don't call it
James
timeout.
covering.
It just do by
The
itself.
run. And it's Osman missing.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's
I'll take
usually
it.
got the eyes
I'll
in that
take
kind
it,
of range.
bro.
And usually teams go on runs and it comes
A
from
layup
a lot
and
of
dunks.
layups and dunks.
But not now.
But not now.
Look at Garland, bro. Hey, yo, look at Garland, bro. He is
Now,
trash.
here's Garland.
You
Tight
are
defense
rocking
on
it
him.
up, Garland. Big.
It's good.
Oh,
It's
big.
his second basket.
Big.
He's shooting 2 for 4.
Just setting the tone
Big.
with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
And when you got someone putting on a show like this, I mean, in the first quarter, you have got to be kidding.
Here's
Ew.
Really seizing the momentum
Too
of this
good.
game, but doing
Too
it with
good,
a
boy.
methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
it's stolen by Prez. Here's Smooth.
Ew. Ew. Ew.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially
Bro,
on
no.
the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in
Hey,
at
yo,
any
bro,
point
you
during
just-
this game
you
to
couldn't,
watch
bro, like,
5
he's
minutes of
selfish.
play, one
He
team
passed
played
it. He
harder.
passed the ball.
You know who that was.
Garland passed the
Clarkson
ball.
passes to
To
Thompson.
Clarkson, bro. Like, he about to do some trash. The defense.
No
Jordan.
good. Great D that time from Jordan.
Oh, yeah,
Here's
Prez.
Prez.
No.
James
Oh,
wide
my
open.
God,
and
bro.
the Nets, another 3.
Don't pass
At
it.
this point, I don't know what
bro.
you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Garland dishes to Thompson. He kicks to Garland.
Yeah, look at Garland, bro. Look at Garland.
Go.
No.
And so far, having trouble converting
Trash.
on the inside.
The Cavaliers again can't hit.
And for the Cavs, their number one goal is to identify a young superstar to build around.
Yeah, they've had a nice collection here of guys that they hope step up and step out. Cleveland's only 2 Rookie of the Year award winners have been LeBron James and Kyrie Irving. Franchise changers hard to find.
And now the fast break. Prez with the ball bangs home the trifecta. Prez has got 5 now.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Prez, guys, took a real
serious. To Love.
Clarkson.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's tightly guarded, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession.
Play defense, dummy. Clarkson, play defense, dummy. You know we play defense. You know we play defense.
And you know what? Call it great defense or a poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their scoring.
Yeah, he's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Brent, we have seen some players refuse to speak to the media. For whatever reason, where should that line be drawn?
Well, there is a role and a responsibility, I think, of every player in the league, Kevin, given that it's...
Hey, Prez, what's up, Prez? What's up, bro? Hey, what's up, Prez? Here.
Around this league,
ew, splash. Prez, touching the floor.
Now, every player does
with the 3 signs in the air, bud. Prez, touching the floor.
Things, but
Prez, touching the floor with the 3 signs in the air, bud.
People should have access to them. Look, I don't want to take out the trash every Tuesday, but I understand I got to do it at home. And so players have a responsibility to their franchise to be
that's a 2.
At times.
That's a 2, bro. That's a 2.
Well, I appreciate that.
I get 22 assists per game.
I got this job.
I get 22 assists per game, yo. So yeah, bro. Look at Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah. The ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Boy. Come on, Prez, win the jump ball, bro. You gotta win the jump ball. Come on, bro. I believe in you, bro. I believe in you, Prez. I believe in you.
And so it's Brooklyn.
Yes, I like that.
Smooth passes to Prez from deep.
Splash.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
They double him with James.
Tipped away. James. You look at him, bro. Yeah, Prez.
5 on the clock, and a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Knocked loose. It's the Nets now. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Bulls in Chicago. Passes it to Jay. On the wing, James. Here's Smooth. Prez passes to Smooth.
James.
Baseline Jay.
Another
one falls for Brooklyn.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
An intentional foul committed, but...
I guess at 10-9 in the second quarter, bro. I guess at 10-9 in the second quarter, bro. So yeah,
and Thompson are up front, and it's Clarkson in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Here's Smooth. He's got 24. The signing of Durant and Irving along with DeAndre Jordan. Greg, are the Brooklyn Nets now claiming the mantle for the top team in New York?
Listen, they were already the better team
a season ago.
After stealing the Knicks' thunder
a season
in free
ago.
agency, acquiring the superstar talent, they're poised to steal the Knicks' cultural relevance as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. Jay comes in for Kevin Durant. And Prez is subbed in for Spencer Dinwiddie. And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yo, look at Thompson, yo. No, Clarkson, trash.
Brooklyn with the rebound.
Clarkson, trash.
Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. And Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
Jordan
he sure does.
Clarkson,
Thank you very much.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the tip.
Clarkson.
James way outside.
Splash.
And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Splash.
All these threes that give it up have really been the driving force
on this run.
Cleveland's gone 0-2.
Me and James got to take over LCL. I took over LCL. The new team's coming.
All sorts of time.
Taking
the shot, no good.
Tough.
Big run right now.
Shots.
For him 11-2. And the dunk by James.
Gonna love.
At this
point, my boy James. Gonna love. To my boy James. Boy.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Press. Defense. Press.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's Smooth. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Too good.
Cleveland, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Nance outside.
Look at Nance. Look at Jordan Clarkson now.
Clarkson against James.
Look at Jordan. Look at Nance Jr., bro. Nance
outside. And it's blocked.
Get it out, boy.
And Prez with a clear path to the hoop.
Cheese over here, boy. Get that cheese over here.
There's the 3.
Splash.
And the Nets, another 3.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Here's Smooth.
Oh,
man. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Boy.
Great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble
with the side
paying
clutch.
off.
Come on, boy, with the side clutch. Come on, boy, I'm too good.
The pass to Clarkson.
Yeah, he taking tough shots this quarter.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. James has a 2-pointer. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Well, Cleveland shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Pass to Clarkson.
Yeah, I'm gone, bro. I'm gone. I'm out.
To the inside. Garland. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. You know, the moving screen is one of those very difficult judgment calls, isn't it?
It's a tough one, Kevin, but what you look for all the time in replays when you see that call, it's almost like the Souls are looking at the hips and the feet. If the feet are too wide, and Kevin Garnett was the biggest problematic moving screen setter that I ever saw.
How many points Prez got? He got 13 or
being 6'11" and
hold on.
spread.
How many steals I got? I got 6 and 4 more.
Now
I would get 54.
But if the feet go wider than the shoulder, impossible. And then the hip move as the defender is moving around the screen.
Bro, what?
Just enough of a
How, bro?
Yeah. Those are the ones where the referees, I think, are most in tune to in order to blow the whistle.
And the Cavaliers this summer selecting point guard Darius Garland with the 5th overall pick. The second-year man, Colin Sexton, already on the roster. Greg, how do you see the fit between these 2 players?
Well, I mean, both are 6'2". The questions will come at the defensive end of the floor. Offensively, both show great promise as shooters. Very scoring-minded guards. Reminiscent possibly of a Lillard-McCollum pairing for the Blazers, which could be a roadmap for the Cavs.
Kicks it to Clarkson.
Fires
for 3.
Brooklyn
with the rebound.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of
And so it's Brooklyn, able to put on a show for the ages. Their defense has been active and effective. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it? Yes, it's Brooklyn out in front at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this lead will continue to grow.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. You look at the field goal percentage against them, this tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, all right? Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
All right, bro. All right, bro.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Smooth.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Splash,
guys
boy.
like him love the stuff, the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
Splash.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third.
Look at Garland.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got.
Look at Garland.
Out there with
Garland.
Perez.
It's trash,
Then
bro.
there's
Look at
James.
Clarkson.
And there's DeAndre Jordan.
Clarkson, bro.
And it's James in at the three slot.
It's trash.
Clarkson likes to play
Clarkson
with a
is so
lot of
trash.
speed. He attracts the attention of the defense, and that's where he's getting the whistle.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. The net shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. And he dunks it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Kevin Love, boy. Look at Kevin Love. I'm too good, boy.
Well, Cleveland shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here.
Look at that.
And that'll be Cleveland as it goes out of bounds. Cavaliers retain possession.
How many points Jay got? How many points Jay got? He got 3. He got 3 points, bro.
Brooklyn on defense. Osman kicks to Love. He dishes it to Garland.
No.
That's in there. Love with the assist. 12 points for Darius Garland.
You see the playmaking skill of Love there, smart at reading the defense, and then he makes the pinpoint pass.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. And in the summer of 2018, Kevin Love signed a 4-year, $120 million extension to remain in Cleveland.
Yeah, and Kevin right now is the bridge from what was to potentially what will be.
Yeah,
and in that what will be scenario, what will be happening is Kevin Love probably gets traded at some point. But he's been great for Cleveland. He's been a great ambassador for the city. The things that he's doing off the court philanthropically have been amazing. And Kevin Love is not done in the NBA. Still another team out there for him to go to and contribute to.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something that they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Garland. Connects in the foul line jumper. Garland's got 14 points.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And stolen by James.
Oh! Yeah, boy, too good.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
So it's the Cavaliers.
The teams, Cleveland and James, guys took over again, y'all. So yeah.
Garland kicks to Osman.
Bro. We are locking it up.
Passes it to Garland.
We are locking it up, bro. We are locking it up. Garland.
Love outside.
No.
Lets it go
Bro.
with the three. No good that time.
Church.
And it's the Nets taking it the other way.
Church.
And a deep three from James. Another possession.
Another
assist. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up
in
in bunches.
Now, here's Clarkson.
Let me get that Clarkson. Let me get that Clarkson.
Perez with a clear
Let me
path
get
to
that.
the hoop.
Bang.
And Brooklyn with the
Splash.
Yeah, the D with very
Perfect
little pressure
release.
on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Let me get that.
Another steal. Here's Smooth.
Splash. Perfect
And the Nets,
release.
another three.
Perfect release.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Perez
Perfect
brings the double team.
release. Yeah. Yo.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone.
We are locking it up, Clarkson.
Now, here's Clarkson. Defense is right there, and Cleveland turns it over again.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
Nancy's checked in for Cleveland. Smooth, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to
Converting
miss.
the
He's gone
three.
2 for 2 at the line
Point
so
play
far.
ball. I'm getting the.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Converting the
Wrestling
three.
point there, but
Point
no
play
one
ball.
has
I'm getting the
possession.
3 points to old fashioned boy. It's a jump ball now. Lit. It's about to be lit. Cause I'm getting that ball. I'm getting that ball. I'm getting that ball, bro. I'm getting that ball.
And so it's
I'm getting
Cleveland with
whoa.
it. And the Cavaliers
Our
call
next
time here.
Whoa. So
You know,
good.
so many great dribblers, ball handlers in this league right now. Who's the best at shooting off the bounce?
Well, 3 prime candidates to do that, Kevin, exist at the point guard position, and I put James Harden in the point guard category with how much he has the ball. Harden, Kyrie, Steph Curry, 3 great names that are able to find their way to get the ball into the shooting pocket. No matter where they move, off the dribble, finding consistency. It's a really sought-after attribute in the players who are coming up now because of how impactful these guys have been.
Another steal.
Let me get that, boy.
In transition,
Let me get that.
here come the Nets.
Oh, you Jay.
Always going up for the
Throwing it lob to my boy Jay. Throwing it lob to my boy Jay.
That's how you want to finish the break.
Right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Osman. He has 6. Thompson finds Clarkson. Out to Nance. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Osman. Another miss by Cleveland.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going. Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
And the
They
Cavaliers
need another timeout. They
They're
trash.
allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it and make the adjustment.
Thompson dishes to Garland. Pass to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going.
That's some great defense by me, boy. That's some great defense by me, boy.
Hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
So good.
And Smooth is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal. And he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Here's Sexton.
Sexton
slams it in.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there. Does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist. I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Clarkson with the ball. Nance outside. He kicks to Sexton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Get them for Clarkson. Yeah. Look at Clarkson moving too
guys,
good.
That's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Look at Clarkson doing too good. Look at Clarkson, look at Jordan. Clarkson doing too good. Look at Jordan. Clarkson too good. Look at Jordan. Clarkson.
No idea why you're.
Player salary is obviously a large investment, Brent.
In the fourth
There's some other investments that owners can make to help their team get better. On the floor or off.
Massive one, Kevin, obviously, is in terms of your players' wellness and what it is that you're doing with your physical therapy staff, your strength and conditioning staff, because you want these guys available at the best and maximum potential physically that they can give you. A lot of teams, quite frankly, in the past couple of seasons, Kevin, looking into other ways, holistic therapies, mental approach that they can have mental wellness for their players as part
Kevin
of
Durant. Jay, the defense. Jay.
Beautiful practice facility and just let the guys go bounce the ball around and shoot. Or
Jordan Curry, someone boy.
Missing the boat on what it is that their players
Jordan Curry, someone boy.
Need.
The Jordan Curry, someone boy.
Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt, and it's Thompson in at the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers.
They start that play with aggressive defense, finish with aggressive offense.
Well, a lot of times coaches will tell you that if you play great defense, you're going to get a reward. It's a good possession all the way around.
Bro, I'm going.
Back to Love.
Bro.
Just 5 on the clock.
And it's off the back rim. No good. It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. At this point, I don't know
Kevin
what
Love,
you can
why would you take a dumb shot like that, Kevin Love?
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
Kevin Durant,
in transition, here come the Nets.
Kevin knows when he can score, so he waits and makes sure that somebody else doesn't have a better shot before he does that. Good play there.
Hold on, I got 54 triple doubles. Hold on, let me see. Yep, I got 54 triple doubles. I got 54 triple doubles. 54 triple doubles for me. And I got 13 dunks. Bird's got sick of
here is Garland.
Again, so yeah, Bird.
Brent, a lot of teams will be paying that luxury tax, and that is a tough thing for a lot of owners to swallow. Is this the best method to deter teams from going over the cap, overspending? And outspending smaller markets.
You're hitting the nail on the head, Kevin, because there's some teams,
took over
for some teams to swallow, there are other teams that never see that pill.
Right.
And they're willing to go as far as they need to go in order to put a championship team on the floor.
Throwing a lob to Jay, boy.
It seems to be working, but the question you have for me, was it a deterrent right now? I don't know if it's as significant as it needs to be. We know the repeater tax certainly hurts some teams, but there are still teams that are willing to spend, Kevin. That's really tough on small market teams who want to avoid that at all costs.
And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Some changes for Brooklyn. James comes in for Kevin Durant. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Prez.
It was still LeVert. I'm sorry, you got to get out, though.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul.
You have to get out. LeVert, bro. I'm sorry, bro. You got to get out. Prez guy, his takeover.
There. I mean, I don't know where his head is,
but it's not in the game.
Prez is checked
Jordan,
in.
bro, stop.
And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. And that'll be his third foul so far. And so it's
that's
Cleveland
your third foul.
Here's Garland. Rebound by the Nets.
Cherish.
Jay's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Jay, I mean Prez, why you pass it?
Assist from Prez.
Oh my God, bro.
Prez has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one.
Bro, trying to get my assist.
Now Garland. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Prez.
Good defense, Prez.
And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Prez leading the charge.
And it just seems that every pass they
Mas
make
como
is
yo,
leading
se eu não
to a score.
tenho
Just a great
Cleveland,
ball movement.
yo, look at Nate, yo. Oh, shoot it, bro.
On the
You trash,
wing, Thompson.
Nate. Bro, look at Thompson. Look at Garland.
Now,
Look at Garland, bro. Garland
Defense
trash.
right on him.
Look at Garland, bro. Garland is
Five to
cold. He
shoot.
trash.
They
Garland,
get
new
it.
trash.
Kindler. Jordan with the rebound.
Jordan and James.
Jordan's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Smooth passes to Jay. Over
Oh,
Thompson.
bro, here.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And that one drops. 15 points for Jay.
Unwilling to let up even for a
Look
moment.
at Nate.
It's his killer
Look at Nate, yo.
instinct just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Another steal. Here's Smooth. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Prez brings the double team. Here's Zizic. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled.
Jordan, bro.
For a three-point play.
That's your fourth foul, Jordan. That's your fourth
It's going
foul.
to be on DeAndre Jordan. If you were commissioner, Brent, of the
That's
NBA,
your fourth foul,
would
Jordan.
you add or alter any rules right now?
Wow. First of all, I think you get to fly on a really nice plane wherever you're going, and you get to go to any game you want to.
Yeah.
So sign me up
with
for that
courtside
job.
seats, by the way, too.
Add or alter any NBA rules. I think the game is in a pretty good place right now, Kevin. And there's not much that
Nope, you cannot shoot.
think is out
Well,
there for
big.
us to change.
It seems like
Big
All-Star
Thompson.
Weekend and the length of the season seems to be two pretty
Drew
prominent
James.
things that continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as far as the question, I guess my head was going to things that are on the floor.
I was thinking that too, but I couldn't think of anything that really.
On the floor, it's tough to figure out something that could be adjusted.
Wow, hammering it
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, boy.
Well, if
Too
you don't
good.
take care of the ball,
Too good, boy.
fellas, that's
Yeah.
what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Bro, I need
And the
more than one
gamble
rebound,
paying
bro.
off.
I need more than one rebound, bro. I need more than one rebound.
Now, here is Knight.
I need more than one
There's the
rebound, bro.
pass to
Like, I
Zizic.
need more rebounds, bro.
Dishes it to Garland.
The defense.
Floater. Out of hand.
Jay, with timeout, timeout.
Now a timeout call by
Time
Brooklyn.
out, bro.
Starting.
Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Smooth.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And with the playoffs on the horizon, he'll be looking to stay in peak form as long as he can.
Dr. Thompson, bro. Dr. Thompson, bro, too good.
And this is how you
Boy,
want to come
Dr.
out of the
Thompson, bro,
half.
too good.
Prolific
Dr.
and
Thompson, bro,
efficient.
too
Well,
good,
the thing
bro.
is, they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime,
Bro,
they've carried it
Dr.
out.
Thompson, bro, too
Dellavedova
good.
kicks to Thompson. Knight against Harris. And we have an intentional foul.
Oh.
Jay. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean,
Oh,
no
he did.
idea.
The guy took his head right there.
And that one falls for Knight.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Big.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Henson's checked in, and a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Jay comes in for Wilson Chandler. James checked in for Taurean Prince. And Prez is subbed in for Joe Harris.
Well, he's been doing it all
Wait, hold on, y'all. Alright.
night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And he lobs it up toward the
Big,
rim. And
big.
slam dunk by Henson.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful
hold on.
alley-oop dunk. Here's Smooth.
Perfect
Yet
release,
another bucket.
boy.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the
Man, you
opposition.
just keep adding me to the group chat, bro. Like,
Here's
stop.
Knight. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Smooth, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
I mean, he is tearing the defense
Apart.
apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
And so it's Dellavedova. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Not many players now signing shorter contracts in free agency. You've talked about this a lot. Does it make it harder or easier for the super team?
Well, I think it makes it easier because all of a sudden a star player from another team becomes available that you could latch him on to somewhere else.
Any examples you could throw out there that
I don't want to get into the specifics
okay,
of it.
I understand.
I think we've seen it over the past 3 or 4 years with some of our star guys. And
yes.
I don't fault them because they're getting smarter. Players are a lot smarter about what it is that they can do with having those very times, Kevin, that you have a say in your career as to where it is that you're going to play, and more importantly, the potential for what it is that financially you can make.
And playing for a championship.
For a championship, for potentially the opportunity to play with somebody who you've always thought you could either elevate their play or they could elevate yours. This is not going away anytime soon.
Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Hey, yo, bro, come back to go again. Yo, see your news.
Cleveland, they've gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth.
Yo, get Porter, yo.
Kicks tonight.
Yeah.
It's Porter. It's out the key.
Oh, bro.
Rebound by the Nets.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Here's Smooth. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Big miscommunication on
Converting the
defense. He
three.
recognizes
Point
it
play, boy.
and
I'm getting
quickly
the 3
takes
points.
advantage.
Oh,
Well, I
fast
know
shit,
they don't
boy.
have mobile
Jay
devices
got
out
sick
there
of
for
yo
texting,
again, yo.
so they might as well talk to one another.
Jay got sick over again, yo. See
Outside Porter. Shot to stop the run.
Jordan.
No good from Zizic. Here's Smooth. And again, another assist. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
Keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates.
Prez brings the double team. Back tonight. Brent, we have seen some international showcase games the last few years. Do you like that trend?
Oh, absolutely.
Nope.
I like the fact that our league, you know how good it is with how many players from different countries are represented throughout the rosters around the league. For our game to travel around to London and to Mexico City and have an opportunity for those fans to see what NBA basketball is like, I think it's an absolute
defense. Jordan.
More.
Yeah.
Well, more time for those teams. The timing of some of those trips for some teams are a little bit tough in terms of their travel, but their appearances there mean so much more to grow the game globally.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants
no part of a comeback from this one.
Well, he's grabbed the tea and the blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable...
Like I said, man, 12 only 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter, bro.
12 seconds left in the game. Time called by Brooklyn.
Oh, bro.
Guys, your thoughts?
So yeah, bro.
And a surprising timeout here with the game
in the bag.
Yeah, sometimes you want to have these teachable moments on the floor and not in the next day's film session. So coach electing to do that here.
I'm getting the last shot, bro. I'm getting the last
There's
shot.
10 seconds left in the fourth.
So yeah.
From deep, and it falls.
And once they smell
225
water,
to 78 is the final score, yo. Or you check these stats like always. I had 93 points, 1 board. I only have 1 rebound, bro. I had 26 assists, 14 steals, 2 blocks, no turnovers. I missed no shots. I had 11 3-pointers. I had 6 free throws. I had 4 fouls. I got 132 plus, and I'm responsible for 159 points, and I had 17 points. I had 17 dunks, and I'm responsible for 159 points, and I got 132 plus. So yeah, James had 35 points. James had 1 dunk. James had 35 points. He had 1 dunk this game. Perez got a double, 32 points, 13 boards. Jay got a double 2. Perez got a double 2, and Jay got a double 2, y'all. So yeah, he had 2 dunks. 23 points, 10 boards. 23 points, 10 boards. Perez got a double 2. So Perez and Jay got a double. Curry had 18. So yo, they all trash, bro. They all trash. I had 17 dunks. So yeah, yo.
you can see the killer instinct.
Take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it.
Yes, how to be done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, where did you try to make the most impact tonight?
Just trying to limit those guys to 1 shot. They have a really big team, so keeping them off the board. But, setting screens and rolling, putting pressure on those guys. Our guys are shooting the basketball, so we really open it up for easy looks.
That is how you can impact the game without touching the ball, DeAndre. Thank you. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Berry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
Out of here, boy. Get that cheese out of here, boy. We play defense, dummy. Alright, bro. The last and final game. It's the Bucks. We're gonna get the Bucks. This gonna be the last game. This is going to be the last game and final game of the season game. Then after this, bro, then this season will be over. We might go to the playoffs. I don't know. We're going to see. We might go to the playoffs. I don't know. We're going to see, bro. So this is gonna be our 3rd time going against the Bucks. So yeah, y'all. If y'all like this video, man, like and subscribe to the channel, bro. Turn that post notification bell so you never miss an upload. Go follow me on PS4, y'all, at 2011-2593 and sub to my second channel, Antonio PS. Appreciate all of y'all. See you guys in my next video. It's really all.